What's good? Let's chit chat. Let's talk a little bit. Let's talk a little bit. See who gonna jump in here with me. Camera a little too close. Get back. See who gonna jump in here with a brother. You know what I'm saying? See who gonna jump in here with me. A little quick impromptu live, nothing too crazy. You know what I'm saying? Maybe I'll do like 30 minutes, nothing too crazy. Peasy Al Fuego, what's good? What's goody? What's the deal? It's 5:31. Here we go. Where you at, Peasy? Peasy? 5:31. You must be on the West Coast. Stone Cold G. What's up, CFT? What's good with you? Kelvin Hicks. What's good? Droku. What's goody? What's going on? Yeah, I had to leave the Invisalign out today. I felt like I sound crazy the other day. Tyrell Purifoy. What's good? What it do? I'm in Spokane, North Idaho. it's all good, Peasy. What's the business, bro? What's good with you? I'm good. How you feeling? Michael Autry, what's good? Some of my people's is in here. ISO, Camo. What's going on? Tony Macias? Macias? Sorry if I mispronounced that wrong. Christopher Branham, Lord Nova, my dogs. Rome, you good? I'm great. I'm tired. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm tired. But the show must go on. We talk tired or not. Let me get this light down a little bit though. It's a little crazy. Let's adjust some of these lights. Joint's wild bright. That's better. That is better. You know what I'm saying? Hold on. A little too down. There we go. Jamal Carroll, what's good? Katrina Kiss, what's goody? Good evening, Rome. How are you? How you doing? What's good with the chat? I'm doing great. How you doing, Katrina? I Derry Hughes was good. I didn't know this was a live stream. Thought you were dropping a video on us. Good stuff, bro. Love the love the show. Peasy. You thought this was I appreciate you. Nah, it's a little live stream, not too crazy. Talk a little bit of Cowboys in the dead period. I love y'all, man. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate y'all jumping in here with me. I ain't gonna hold y'all too long. Y'all hit the like button. Got some questions for y'all about this roster. You know, we still got a lot of things that's got to get answered and figured out heading into training camp. You know, and I was thinking earlier, actually, I was listening to a clip from 1035 The Fan. And Brian Broadus was actually talking. Shout out to Brian Broadus. He was the inspiration for this live stream. As far as just this one question made me think about, well, who else surprisingly could start? And they was talking about specifically, to get straight to it, I ain't got to hold y'all. Specifically, he was talking about Asim Richards pushing Tyler Guyton to possibly start. How y'all feel about that? Talking ish with Dub and Chris. Been listening more to the show. Like your takes. Hope you're good. I'm good talking ish. Appreciate you tapping in with me, man. Appreciate you. I'm glad you tapping in regularly. I try to get the best cowboy takes I can. I try to keep it as real as possible with myself. I ain't perfect, but I just give it to you, how I'm feeling. Brandy Mahoney, what's good? Hey, my people, what's good? Hit that like button as y'all come in. But seriously, Brandy, since you in here, some other people's in here, Katrina, Peasy. How y'all feel about the fact that Princess Val, love your channel, bro. Appreciate you. Princess Val Mendoza, appreciate you. You think that would be crazy if, that's the best way to put it, if Asim Richards, let's just say he took Tyler Guyton's job, would that be crazy to y'all? Hard to call on that question without seeing what they both bring to camp. I hear you. I'm just hearing a lot of positive things. Broadus is saying a lot of positive things about Asim Richards. And he was saying that because it's a new coaching staff, there's not a lot of sponsors in the building for some of these guys that was here previously. Tyler Guyton sponsors don't work here no more. You know what I'm saying? I know he was a first round pick, but you only can lean on that for so long. He better come with it, because if Asim Richards is playing better than him, I'm not opposed to Awesome starting. Am I tripping? Camo lets me know no politics in real competition. Actually, that's a great point, Camo. I would love to see it. I feel like everything that goes wrong with the Cowboys is it's politics involved. You know. Let me see. Josiah Washington, 499 Super Chat. Do you have to show ID to go to the Cowboys training camp? Hey, Josiah, I'm gonna be honest with you. Thank you for that 499 Super Chat. Y'all throw some fire emojis in there for Josiah, first Super Chat of the night. Appreciate the Super Chat. But I'm gonna be honest with you, I have no idea. I've never been. I could text my brother Tuck, maybe text Law Nation, see if they know, but I ain't ever been. So I know kids and stuff be out there, so I don't think you got to be an adult, but you probably can't be like 8. You probably gotta have some type of, you know what I mean? Brandy Mahoney, yes, you do. I bet. See, Brandy answered the question. Yes, you got to show some ID. Can't just be out there off the humble. Thank you, Brandy, for clearing that up. Move him to right tackle. Trey Manning, but if he lost his job at left, is he good enough to play it right? Stone Cold G, when are you fixing the soundboard? Soon, hopefully. I got the bad boy. But I'm gonna be honest with y'all. The way I've been running around in the summer, I'm gonna make sure that joint's up and running for camp. But I ain't had the time to sit down and mess with it. And this is what happens. I'm gonna promise y'all. When I have some free time, I end up doing this. Is that bad? I should be sitting there working and twerking. That's nasty work. Twerking. I apologize. I know y'all the pause police gonna kill me. No, I should be tweaking the show and adding stuff to it and getting my graphics better. And every time I get free time, I make content. I know that's stupid. I gotta take like a couple days off and just focus on the getting the soundboard right. It's right here. It ain't no roadcast. I got it though. I got the joint. So I got the soundboard. It ain't no roadcast. Roadcast like a rack. I'm gonna get it up and running. I really just be looking at it. It's sad. It's be sitting right there. I got to get it up and running. I got the good mic. I do. I'll tell y'all this. 100 people in here, 56 likes. Hit the like button. I make additions. If you've been watching the channel for a long time, y'all know I upgrade the room every year. Go back 2 years ago, this wall was completely white in here. I was in a bad chair. Slowly but surely, I didn't added lighting. I didn't decorated the walls. I painted the walls. I've got better cameras. I got better lighting. Slowly but surely, I'll probably get another. I got some better lights I want to actually bring in, some boom lights. I love my microphone, so I'm probably not gonna switch that out. But yeah, I'll probably add the soundboard. I'll add some things before the season starts. I always like to upgrade the show before the season starts. I might change the intro music. Y'all know my intro. Everybody been loving my brother's song. I know this ain't on topic. My fault. This song right here. Let me answer this question too for anybody that's watching that. Y'all be hearing my my videos, and y'all hear this song playing right here. People always ask me, yo, whose song is that? This right here. Somebody said no, it's a classic. Rome, I like your intro from the recorded videos. I appreciate you. Yeah, I got my original intro beat. My brother made that, like literally my brother. It's my brother-in-law, but my wife's brother. That's his song. He rapped. So my original intro beat is an actual song. And then that beat is one of his beats too. So people be asking, yo, where you found that beat? It's that's why I can't get copyrighted. That's my brother's song. So nobody suing me. That's my brother's song. I use it whenever I want. And I got some other beats I'm working on. Not the rap. That ain't my thing. That ain't my lane. But for some intros and some cutaway stuff, I like to be original. And I love that I got a family member that can bless me with using some dope music. Um, it's only one problem to that though. Y'all want to hear something funny? And then I'll get back to the Cowboys. It's June. It's June 30th, about to be July. Um, my brother-in-law is a diehard Eagles fan. Always been. So although he look out and show me love with the beats and stuff like that, he an Eagles fan. So you know what I'm saying? Somebody say, "Oh no." Yeah, it's all good though. That's my dog. But yeah, he is a big Eagles fan, and he let me know it every time you get a chance. We got like a truce though. We don't really talk trash. He said you deal with enough trash talk on your show and on Twitter. So he be watching, but he don't really jump in with the trash talk because he like you get it enough. F the Eagles and their fan base. That's right, Brandy. So it is what it is. But back to Awesome Richard. Sorry, I was on a little tangent. Hit the like button. We 25 likes away from 137 people in here really quick in 11 minutes. Appreciate y'all. In June, 137 people on the impromptu live. I appreciate y'all. I'm not mad if Awesome pushes him. This ain't coming from me though, y'all. Y'all know that, right? This ain't coming from me. I only brought this up because I heard Brian Broaddus talking about it. Brian Broaddus is connected. He actually has gone to watch practice. Hey, Ron, tell your brother-in-law we sweeping their ass. That's a fact. Brian been saying that. I've heard Brian bring it. Brian has brought this Awesome Richards thing up like 3 or 4 times with Jeff Kavanaugh, with Vach on the 103.5 The Fan. He keeps bringing it up. Y'all think that's an accident? Y'all think Brian Broaddus keeps bringing up the fact that Awesome Richards might take Tyler Guyton's job on accident? Now, maybe he's doing this reverse psychology thing where he's trying to push Awesome Richards. But that, first of all, that's not good. Why are we having this discussion? I know it's only year 2, but his pedigree, his athleticism, this should be his job. Now, I know he didn't got his diet together. He's stretching more. His mental seems more stronger. Guyton seems ready to go. But why do I keep hearing talking? I like talking this with Dub. Get you a mind. I like Dub. Stick around, Dub. I like you engaging in the conversation. I like that. Mm-hmm. Make super chats more fun. I don't even know what that is. Something just distracted me. My fault, y'all. Mm-mm-mm. Something distracted me. My apologies. No, but listen, what Talking just said, just call me Chris. Dub is my co-host. Oh, my fault, Chris. What's good? I like what Chris said. He said competition is what's going to make this team great. And y'all know Schottenheimer. We 7 likes away from 100, by the way. Schottenheimer's been preaching that competition. This competition that they playing ping pong every day and all the extra stuff. And I know people think that's corny. There's a lot of people that think that the ping pong table is corny. The fact that Schottenheimer has people shooting hoops in his office. The fact that everything is a competition, from Micah and Sam Williams going head to head in individual drills. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate y'all welcoming Chris to the family. Um, we like good discussion around here. I like people that's engaging. You know what I'm saying? So welcome, Chris. Come back. But Jesse Harvey, finally. What to do, Rome Cartel? What's good with you, Jesse Harvey? Competition is a big deal. I like that it don't seem like nothing is given so far. You feel me? Wisdom to God. Finally catch it live. Been busy lately. It's all good. I've been busy too, bro. We making it work. If I'm hearing whispers that Guyton is going to lose his job, ain't that different? Now he might not. Guyton might come out there and ball. But ain't that completely different than the previous regime with the politics and he was drafted. He absolutely gonna be penciled in as a starter. Talk your talk media was good. I love it. That's completely different. Nobody's penciled in as a starter. Donovan Wilson's supposed to start, right? He the one making the money. But all I keep hearing is Wanye Thomas was running with the ones. And Dono was on the cords, but then Dono looked healthy. Lisa V, what's good with you? Broadus would have more insight than most. That's a fact. Shout out to my sis, 2i, Broadus, Sky. A lot of people got eyes in that building. Vach. And you know, I'm privy to be able to talk to a couple that y'all know, some that y'all don't know, but it's all good. Donovan's trash. Yeah, Donovan Wilson's been playing really bad lately. I ain't gonna lie. Wyatt Thomas running with the ones will be a letdown because of the fan hype. Why you say that, Montana? What else we supposed to do? I don't think it's going to be a letdown. I would love to see the gentleman on the field first. If you play bad, I'm calling you out. I used to be the biggest Jalen Tolbert advocate. I can't run from my takes. I make videos every day. Y'all remember? I used to say Jalen Tolbert can maybe turn into the new Michael Gallup. Wrong. I gave him a chance. But now heading into what? What is this? Year 4? I'm over it. Year 3? I'm over it. So yeah, I'll be like, yo, get all the Jalen's off my team. Tolbert, Moreno Cropper, Brooks, bye. Like, I'd give you a shot though. Wyatt Thomas has been special teams and a whole bunch of practice warrior. But I know he's rangy. I know he's more athletic than Dono. Dono might be more of a hard hitter, but I wanted to see him on the field. Never really got a chance, like nothing definitive. I want to see it. Now, if he plays bad, I'm going to get him out of here too. But I don't think he's going to play bad. I don't. I think a lot of this has been politics. Swain, what's good with you? That's another great name, Marcus Betts. Almost 200 people in here, 106 likes. That's a wild ratio. Let's get it to 150 likes. It's almost 100 people in here more than likes. Hit the like button as you come in. Last 30, 40 people. Mingo. That's another name that Brian Broadus keeps bringing up. I heard Aisha 2i bring it up. Skies brought it up. People that definitively got eyes in that building have brought up Jonathan Mingo's name. And you know what they keep saying? Well, I know Jalen Tolbert was grandfathered in because, you know, Schottenheimer loves Tolbert and Dak loves Tolbert. But if Jonathan Mingo's out there looking better and doing better, he's already physically more important. He's faster than Tolbert physically, 40 times faster. He's bigger than Tolbert. He's 6'2", 215 pounds. Jonathan Mingo's a huge individual. And if he's gotten his confidence back that he lost playing in Carolina and playing with Cooper Rush and Trey Lance, if he's regained his confidence as our three, because we already know what George Pickens and CD Lamb, Cedarian Lamb, top 3 receiver in the league, and he ain't 3. You do with that information what you want. Top 3 receiver in the NFL, and he ain't 3. I don't want to hear it. I done heard that. What about Justin Jefferson? What about Jamar Chase? What about A.J. Brown? Justin Jefferson got a wide receiver 2. No doubles. A.J. Brown, wide receiver 2. No doubles. Jamar Chase has had a wide receiver 2, no doubles. CeeDee Lamb been by himself putting up them numbers, all pro numbers, by himself. These three, they are not the same. Just to be clear. And I think all those receivers I named is great. But Sedarian Lamb is Sedarian Lamb. Droku, what's going on? Who are they feelings? Me? Y'all in the comments going crazy. All right. I'm gonna let y'all be. Don't get too crazy though, y'all. Stay on task, man. Stay on task, man. It ain't gotta be beef. I know we're an aggressive bunch, but y'all ain't got beef in the comments. CD and the Possibles. Yeah, it's been CD in the Spades hand. It's 200 people in here. And what has it been? What time is it? It's been 20 minutes, 200 people here in 20 minutes on a random Monday on June when there's no sports going on. Thank y'all. Pat yourselves on the back. Hit the like button while you're doing it. You know. But Jonathan Mingo. I think Jonathan Mingo can challenge for that third receiver spot. I think Jalen Tolbert's in a world of pain. You got Jonathan Mingo. You got Trayshawn Holden, who I have not forgotten about. He just got to climb. I think Trayshawn Holden's real time will be next year. I think he'll get on the roster, but I don't think he's going to get no starting time. You got a lot of people that's here trying to get a job. Ryan Flo is still trying to solidify himself. Tolbert, you better come to play. Ain't nothing given. It's a do or die year for Tolbert. That's a fact. It's a do or die year for Tolbert. Cream rises to the top. That's a fact, Marcus Betts. It is what it is. No disrespect. Competition. Hey, y'all don't think that I've been saying this since last November when Dak got hurt? I said, I hope they bring in a quarterback that challenges and just pushes Dak. Now, do I think that Joe Milton can play with Dak Prescott? No. But do I think that Joe Milton is going to do some athletic stuff at camp, a backflip, throw the ball 80 yards, do a wild scramble, something athletic that Dak can't do, and they're going to write about it, and the national media going to go crazy, and why don't they start Milton over Dak Prescott? Y'all don't think that's coming? Y'all crazy. Let me bring y'all into reality. If y'all don't think that Joe Milton ain't going to make a splash play or 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 at camp, drop an 80-yard dot because it's camp, somebody like Jonathan Mingo going to catch it, and he'll be like, oh, no. Backflips ain't going to help win games. I know for a fact that, Tiara B. I know. Tiara B. I know. But I'm telling you what the meat, you think John Machota ain't about to be like, hold on. Nick Harris, all of the reporters, Tommy Yards, they're going to write that right up. You know, Dak Prescott ain't going to do nothing but go out there and dissect the defense, move, make shifts, place people where they need to be, drop dots. You know, the quarterback that at one point everybody said couldn't even throw. Y'all remember that? Am I crazy? Y'all remember that? Y'all remember when Dak Prescott was pegged as a person that can't throw? Remember Dink and Dak? Dean Cloud was good with you. Jeff Lee was good with you. Y'all remember Dink and Dak? Goofiness. But that's what we deal with. Y'all know what else I've been noticing since I'm here with my closest friends. Y'all know something else I realized that's hilarious to me? Y'all might not watch the Herd. I pay attention to the Herd. I listen to First Take. I catch these clips. It's part of my job as a content creator to listen to the streets, Twitter. You know what I'm saying? I don't really mess with Facebook, and that's like Baghdad. It's crazy over there. It's a wild place over there. That's the wild West. But I listen to the streets, you know, sports, Twitter, Cowboys Twitter. I pay attention to the talking heads. I pay attention to other content creators. I do. Let's get it to 150, 160 likes. The herd is trash. I understand. But let me make this point. Colin Cowherd has spent the last week, since about last Wednesday, he's had 3 major to 4 major topics on the Cowboys. Y'all want to hear what he's been talking about? Not that y'all care, but this is a national show, and a lot of people get their takes from Colin Cowherd. A lot of casual fans that hate the Cowboys get their takes from Colin Cowherd. He has in the last week said that Dak Prescott is overpaid and overrated. Micah Parsons is Micah's getting the Dak treatment now. He only shows up in small games. He gets most of his sacks from the Giants in Washington. Talking about his sack numbers in the playoffs just ain't it. Talked about the fact that our roster is weak. And today I think they were focusing on the fact that why didn't the Cowboys call Saquon Barkley? Why am I bringing this up? I find it hilarious that he's been spending a week trying to find a way to trigger our fan base. And watch your own pocket. Yeah, it's a lot of pocket watching. You know I'm proud of the Cowboys fans? You know I'm proud of y'all? In years past, that stuff would have been a major point of contention, larger discussions on Twitter. They do this on purpose. Lost in Translation podcast. What's good with you? Coconut Man, why are you talking about her? I'm making a point. Can I get to my point, Coconut? Can I get to my point, big dog? I'm just trying to, entertain my audience. Can I get to a point? It's all good, bro. I'm up here talking with myself. I'm just trying to make a point. I just find it funny that the talking heads used to try their best, the Stephen A. Smiths, the Colin Cowards of the world, to trigger the fan base, especially in June. They started throwing wild takes at the wall to piss us off, to drive ratings. They want us to tune in and yell at the screen. When I brought up Colin Cowherd in here, most of y'all said, first of all, Coconut just said, why are you even talking about him? That's a win. People was like, it's trash. I don't pay attention to that. That makes me feel good. That makes me feel like content creators is winning. We're doing our job. Because whether you like me or Vach, Law, Sky, Boss, Tuck, DMV, it's a lot of us. It's a whole lot of us. Whoever's your flavor, y'all watching us more often. You got super positive Cowboys fans. You got in the middle, like I like to call myself. You know what I'm saying? You got people that they consider negative or whatever you want to call it. But you get your Cowboys news from Cowboys fans. You don't go to that stuff no more. I appreciate that. So much so that the tweets and stuff, it's doing its baby traction, but it ain't doing what it used to do. Stephen A. Smith don't piss us off no more. It's old. Stephen A. Smith coming out there with a cowboy hat on, that don't do nothing to y'all no more. Y'all don't care. I don't. The talking heads are watching us now. The talking heads want to be like us now. I hate to tell y'all, the talking heads want to be on YouTube. Will we sign Carl Lawson? I have no idea. I think they're gonna let our pass rushers we have on the roster go get busy, and if we look bad enough, maybe they'll bring in Carl. Y'all more accurate. I try to be. Joy Taylor's just nice to look at. I'm gonna leave that right there. I know what you're getting at. I'm gonna leave that right there. That ain't for me to speak on. 244 people in here. Appreciate y'all, man. Hit the like button for me. So I'll switch the subject back to the players. It was just something I noticed. He spent a week trying his best to get under our skin. Your roster's bad. Why y'all ain't call Saquon? Your quarterback's bad. Your star pass rusher's bad. Only person they don't downplay is CeeDee Lamb. You would think we're going to win 2 games this year. 2. Somehow last year we won how many games? We won 7 games, y'all. Somehow we added Dak Prescott, George Pickens, Micah's healthy, Donovan Ezeraku, Tyler Booker, Siobhan Revel, Dante Fowler, Sam Williams is back healthy. New linebacker core from Sanborn to Kenneth Murray. Somehow we added all these players and we got worse. Somehow we added all these players. Last year we had tied for what, 3rd or 2nd in the league, the most injuries. All of our players is back, and we added some great rookies, and we added Dante Fowler, and we added George Pickens, and we got worse. It's just the math don't be mathing. Who's angry? Who's Javon angry at? Oh, whoever that is mad at me. He mad at me. I thought he was talking to one of y'all. Oh, don't block him, y'all. Let's play this game. Let's just let him talk to himself in the corner, man. I don't know who that is. It's sad. This is hilarious. Dude he having an emotional breakdown. He Carl Thomas. He's super good. He typing fast too. You over there in your feelings. It's okay. Whoever he's a fan of, this content creators must be whack. That's why you're here with me. I'm happy to entertain you, big dog. Your content creators must be trash. I know why you're in here with me. It's cool. I can entertain you too. I would come over here too. You know what I'm saying? Here's some good football discussion. Nah, I told him to leave him alone, Rel. I can have him up out of here. Sometimes I like to laugh. Y'all don't like to laugh at people? I love to laugh. Yo, sometimes it's fun to laugh at them. Rome, you gotta get some drops with that. Oh, yeah. I got you. I told you I got the soundboard coming, man. I got you, man. I got the soundboard coming. I promise, Common Sense Lab. I promise. I got some good drops for y'all too. Dude said, I'm calling you out as a casual fan. You said Solomon Thomas is in the same shape when he's 29. I'm calling you out. He think this is the WWE. I'm calling you out, sucker. What is he talking about? I know what this is. I put this. That's an Eagles fan. I put the link on Twitter. He one of them dudes. He clicked the link on Twitter. He's somewhere in his mom's basement mad at me. It's okay. If you want the content creators dancing all in your videos, come to Cartel Row. I don't know what's going on, my man. I think Solomon Thomas is gonna have a great year though. Don't delete him, Lisa. Don't delete him. He ain't bothering me. Let him talk. Let the cornball talk. Who's gonna start at running back, y'all? Let's talk about that. Well, I guess I'll catch you later. I can't see the live. I don't know what's going on with you, Marvin. $5 super chat from B, man. We got Durant, DFs, and oh yeah, shout out to my dog B, man. Dorian Finney-Smith. I know. We doing good. The Rock, shout out to the Rockets. Rockets up, Rome. I know a lot of Cowboys fans is Mavericks fans. Hey, y'all know I'm a Rockets fan. You're gonna have to let me live. We got Kevin Durant, Dorian Finney-Smith, I think, and Clint Capella back. Yeah, we building our little roster. Shout out to the Rockets fans. Now, let me go back to my question. I'm seeing a lot of Williams, Sanders, blue. Now, let's be honest with ourselves. Can we be honest for a minute? Peasy Alfuego, I just unliked the video so I can like it again. Hit the like button. Appreciate you, Peasy. I know what you was going with that. Oh, he put the Shopify in there. Hallelujah, put the shop. Y'all trying to cop a shirt? Who said something about a shirt? Yeah, I want to cop one of the most hated shirts. Though. I'll pin the link to the top. You want to cop one? I ain't said nothing about the Shopify in a minute, but if y'all want to cop a shirt, y'all can. Miles Williams blue. I'm not talking about who will make the team. First snap of the year. Who taking it? First snap of the year. Who's taking that? I missed the super chat about the shirt. My fault. I ain't see the super chat, Marcus Betts. Oh, there you go. $2 super chat. Appreciate you, Marcus. Rome, I need that CFT shirt. Thoughts on Pitts? Kyle Pitts? We not getting Kyle Pitts, man. It's Jake Ferguson country over here. You know what I'm saying? It's Jake Ferguson and Brevin Spanford. We not trading for Kyle Pitts. We no. I would be absolutely upset if we went for Kyle Pitts. We 22 likes away from 200 likes, 250 people in here. Appreciate y'all. I would be a little mad if they traded for Kyle Pitts. We got bigger needs. Y'all trading for Kyle Pitts? I need a damn D tackle in here, a better running back, probably. And I need a corner. Go get Stephon Gilmore. I don't need no goddamn tight end. That Jake Ferguson better than Kyle Pitts. I said it. I meant it. Jake Ferguson is better than Kyle Pitts. That's a fact. TJ Combo with the $5 super chat. Appreciate you. My Spurs signed a big. What's that jam you on? What's that jam you out to the opening of your video showing the Cowboys working? It's fire. I've been meaning to ask. That's my brother's song. I was just playing that a second ago. That's my brother's song. This joint. Yeah, that's my brother's beat. Like my brother-in-law's beat. That's a family track. So I can use it without getting copyrighted. Appreciate you though. Thank you for that $5 super chat. That's dope. Appreciate you. Pitts just a name. Pitts ain't even a name though. Kyle Pitts has never really been good in the NFL. Kyle Pitts was a concept that never came to fruition. He was a concept. He's never had a good season. Jake Ferguson has a better season under his belt than Kyle Pitts. Kyle Pitts is just a concept. He's never done nothing. I'm taking Ferg. That's just me. Appreciate you. So, Sammy, what's good with you? When did Pitts have 1,000 yards? They ain't never had no 1,000 yards. Kyle Pitts never had 1,000 yards, did he? Y'all sure? Let me look. Maybe I'm wrong. I ain't the biggest Kyle Pitts supporter. He just never really done nothing. Ever. I'm sorry. I'm looking though. Maybe I'm wrong. I could be wrong. He did as a rookie. 110 targets, 15 games, 1,026 yards. He did. Then he had 356 yards, 667, 602. He got that 1,000 though. I gotta give it to him. I can't take it back. I still ain't impressed. I'm sorry. I feel like if you gave Jake Ferguson 110 targets, he'd come back with like 1,300 yards. Like 110 targets is crazy. 110 targets and 1 TD. If you gave Jake Ferguson that, he'd go crazy. Just me. I'm taking Ferg. Call me crazy. I'm taking Ferg. What's good, Ramon Estrada? Back to the running backs, though. We 6 likes away from 200. Dak elevates the players around him. That's a fact, Lisa Laws. I think Miles Sanders takes the first snap. But should I be excited about that? $5 super chat from Savvy Boy Kurt. Imagine Maffa ending up becoming our Brandon Jacobs. Shotty turned Chris Carson, 7th rounder, into a 1,200-yard, 1,100-yard rusher his second and third year. I would love for Maffa to turn. Thank you for the $5 super chat. I would love for Phil Maffa to turn into Brandon Jacobs. First of all, Phil Maffa is not big as Brandon Jacobs. Not that I've seen. Second of all, I'm worried about Phil Maffa because he's coming off of a shoulder surgery. If I'm not mistaken, he was not even healthy. A bruising back with a shoulder injury heading into his rookie year scares me a little bit. He can't be a bruising back if he's getting hurt. So let's see if he can hold up throughout the year. But I pray that he turns into what you're saying. I'm not going against him. I need running backs. I need somebody to work. Like, somebody, man. I just said I think Miles Sanders is our best running back right now. That don't feel good. You feel me? That feel good to y'all? Yeah, Jacobs 6'4", 260. Jacobs was a big dude. Like Jacobs was like Cam Newton running the football. He was a huge person. True, I do believe Shotty. He has a footprint of making the run game work. He does. He's more consistent with the run game than Mike McCarthy ever was. A large human is pause. Don't do me like that. All right, pause, police. Large human is that's human. I ain't say he had a large body part. That's pause. Don't do me like that. Don't be reaching for the pause. That ain't bad. Large human is not pause. That's a reach. Can hey, can the jury keep it real? Only kids pause. We just play that big Dallas, the big steal. We just do it as a joke. We don't take it too serious, bro. I promise. It ain't even that serious. We and no one's in here is homophobic. We just joking around. Have a good one, Peasy. It ain't that deep. It's just a joke. It's a way to keep the chat funny. We ain't tripping. My point though, Javonte Williams is healthy. He's our starter. I hope. All these backs, they've all had moments. Javonte Williams looked really good in Denver until that injury. And now I'm just wondering, like, thank y'all for getting it 200 likes too. I see that. 250 people in here. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, is he really back? Because he said himself, when you speak, he spoke out of his mouth. He said, the injury really did affect me. Our running back one still in college, probably. Without shh. Javonte Williams said the injury affected him. Miles Sanders isn't coming off injury, which is beautiful. He's just coming off being disgruntled. He wasn't happy in Carolina. But I've heard from Philly fans saying when Miles Sanders has it blocked up well, he's still a great back. So we're going to have to see. Because I need somebody to work. Javonte Williams, can you emerge? Miles Sanders, do you still got anything left? Because Miles Sanders is, I think, younger or the exact age of Saquon Barkley. Now, he's not Saquon Barkley. Before somebody say something. I'm just talking about age. He's younger than, what's his name? Christian McCaffrey. So he right there. He got another good year in him? Obviously, we want Jadon Blue to turn into something, but I don't know what's going on with Blue. I think Jadon Blue, I've said this, I think Jadon Blue is going to be our Alvin Kamara light, Austin Eckler light. Catch out the backfield, some splash plays, get him out in space. Jadon Blue's not going to be our workhorse back. He's not going to get majority of the carries. That ain't even this game yet. Miles Sanders will surprise a lot of people. I'm praying he do, Droku. Because the run game is so important. All of this George Pickens and CeeDee Lamb talk is going to be for naught when we run into a defense that got the secondary like the Steelers or the Ravens. They got some legit secondaries. And if we can't run the ball, it's a wrap. We have to be able to run, as our coaches said, when people know we're going to run. Can we do that yet? Not quite. Blue never impressed me much in college. Blue impressed me with, like I said, with some small splash plays. He got a fumbling problem, but I mean, people can evolve. He's very young. Blue's superpower is the fact that he's one of the youngest backs out of this draft, and he's the fastest 40, one of the youngest backs. That's his superpower. He has time to develop and evolve. Jadon Blue is super young. So you don't have to rush him to be the starter. He has home run ability. We need look, y'all have heard me. Go trade for Breece Hall. Stop playing with me. Go trade for one of those backs in Seattle. They got the surplus of running backs. Go get another running back. I'm sorry. Then let them battle it out. I'm down with the competition. Nobody should be penciled in as a starter. I would love it. Opening week, Jadon Blue goes for a 75-yard run against the Eagles. I would love it. I'll lose my mind. We pass the ball and rush the passer. That's what we do, but we can't. We got to have a second pitch. We got to have a counter. That's our problem, though, Coconut Man. That's a wild name, too, by the way. It feels weird to call you Coconut Man. It's just hard to say. I just feel weird saying it. Basically calling you Nuts Man. That's crazy. No disrespect. Pause if applicable. No, but listen. He made a valid point. We do pass the ball and rush the passer. What I want us to do is have a counterpunch. We don't have the roster otherwise. We don't. Excellent. Hey, C-Man, you're right. And that's our biggest problem. We should recognize that as a weakness and go fill that. We need a D tackle to help with running and stopping the run. We need another D tackle. We need another running back. Yeah, we're just gonna go with C-Man for now. Chill out, hallelujah. We're gonna just go with C-Man. Y'all relax. Y'all be on it in the chat. Yeah, Charbonnet from the Seahawks. I'll take Charbonnet. C-Man is worse. Y'all gotta chill. I hate y'all. I hate y'all so much. C-Man is worse. Let my dog live. Damian Pierce from the Texans. 100% send them a 6. They got too many running backs for the Texans. That's why teams have a GM. Unfortunately, we don't. That's a fact. That is a fact. This is where we miss out because Will McClay isn't really doing what we need him to do. That's a great point. They have to know. This is our problem, though. This is our biggest problem heading into camp. They want to just sit and wait around. I've heard Brian Broader say it, dude. They kind of want to just see what we have at running back. What is you waiting for? They kind of just want to see what we got at safety. And shout out to my brother Law Nation. Law was doing an interview the other day with Malik Hooker. And I know Malik's a little bit older, but you can play a little bit older as a safety. Safety is one of those positions because of how you do it. If you're rangy enough, You could play a little bit later. Malik Hooker's best years was under who? Eberflus. And now they're reunited. Best years was under Eberflus. Now, I'm not saying he's going to return to that Malik Hooker, but this system is where he flourished. I'm looking forward to seeing some more flourishment. Why are we waiting to go get Gilly? I don't know. I really don't know. We should have been went to get Gilly. I seen a little news report. Cowboys are in on Gilmore. I think that's just made up because they put our name with everybody. But please go get Gilmore. Cornerback who loses speed is a safety. That's a fact. I think Malik Hooker will be just fine in Eberflus's system. Cowboys doing Cowboys things. What does that mean? I just like starting wise, man. I think left tackle's going to be a battle. I think running back is a battle to who takes that first snap. I think safety is a battle. Cornerback ain't solidified yet because Trayvon Diggs and Revel still rehabbing. It's just not solidified yet. Cam's going to tell us who probably going to start, but it's a battle right now. And wide receiver 3 is a battle. 1 and 2 stamped. Wide receiver 1 and 2 is stamped. But Jonathan Mingo, that's my vote. Y'all know I'm out on Tolbert. I'm sorry, Tolbert. I know my brother Sky be like Tolbert in 5. Mingo with the sweep. 4-0. Mingo with the sweep. You know what I'm saying? Please, please, please. I don't want to see Gilmore anymore. Who else would you like to put out there right now? EA? Who's playing corner for you? I like Elam too, but that's a lot of unknown. Stephon Gilmore's a professional corner. Professional corner. He might not be as fast as he used to be, but he knows how to play. He will be the Band-Aid until those guys get healthy. Because who we sending out there? Deron Bland on the outside? He had a rough year last year. You need to put Bland back on the inside. Jalen Tolbert will look like an all-pro this season. Yo, man, just because you type that in caps, do not make it right. You need to type that in lowercase and whisper that. Jalen Tolbert ain't going nowhere near an all-pro. You can't make Jalen Tolbert an all-pro in Madden. The game will tell you no. A message will pop up on the screen. No. Everyone, yeah, we had a rough. The fans had a rough year last year. That's a fact. Jalen Tolbert will be an all-pro next year. Stop it. That's fine. I'll give you that, EA. If you want to say Gilmore didn't impress you, what corners on the roster impress you right now? And you can't say, "Well, go get one," because that's my whole point. Great corners ain't just laying around. So what corners that's potentially going to start? You can't use Diggs. You can't use Revel because they hurt. So who's these great corners that you are expecting to just ball out? Maybe Kyer Elam. Who? I don't give a damn how well Izzy playing. Izzy is not a better corner than Stephon Gilmore right now. No. 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 Rome, you need to call it. Call in though? Brandy, that's not my I'm down with the soundboard. I'm down with some additions. I don't know if calling my thing. I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna try it. Calling is just not my thing. I know watching them be killing that joint. Stop being lazy. It ain't about being lazy, yo. I get irritated with goofiness. I'm gonna piss some people off. Y'all know how I get in the chat. Somebody gonna say something stupid, and I'm be like, nah, that sounds goofy. I know I'm pissing people off. I'm gonna lose some subscribers if I get a call in. Y'all gonna be like, I'm good. I'll work on that. I'll work on the call in. Why you don't want to talk to me, though? Yeah. Brandy's stupid. Why you don't want to talk to me? It ain't even that. I should put a video link in there and make y'all have to turn on turn on a camera. You want to talk? Hit the link. How about that? Yeah, because people be real good behind just that phone. Get on camera. Join the stream like that, so I can do y'all like Law when they be like, dun, 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 and he just be ending the joint. Law be having me weak. Law be having me weak. You get on that joint with the bad Wi-Fi, Law be like, doo doo doo. Oh, Law be having me weak. Brandy had me weak. Why you don't want to talk to me? Leroy Kimball, I want to hear Brandy. Hey, y'all in there. Hey, I know what you're doing. I want to hear Brandy. Y'all better have a good signal to you. Your Wi-Fi better be lit. I'm ending it. I'm ending it. I see Turpin battle. Turpin's better than Tolbert too. Everybody better than Tolbert. Don't people just want to hear themselves? That's just never been my thing, man. I love being unique. Everybody else got their call in. Everybody do a call in. But I ain't being stingy though. Maybe I'll break it out every once in a while. I'm not doing a call in every time I go live. Is that a deal? Maybe we'll get like a call in part of the week. I can handle my show dolo in the chat. You know what I'm saying? I just like to do my own thing, but maybe I'll add it in every once in a while, you know, especially when I be in there off the tequila. I'll be in there telling somebody to shut up. Y'all gonna be like, damn, Ron, that's how you doing it. Do we still have Booth? Booth is true to the dash. If we do, he need to get cut. Booth got to go. Frederick Cruz. He said I was on with Rome back in the day when they was clowning your mic. Great come up, Rome. Hey, I come a long way. I come a long way. Microphone. I had the first I had the Wheel of Fortune mic. That was trash. Then I had the Temptations. I missed my Temptations mic, but it wasn't as clear as this joint. It wasn't for podcast. I love my Temptations mic though. That joint was fire to me. It just wasn't the this one gives better audio. So that's why I had to switch. Cowboy scene. I missed that blue mic though. It was fire. It was different. I like to be different. I don't like to do what everybody else got. That's it, Cowboys. The blue joint. I just like to be different. Is that whack? I like to stand out. Like I don't feel like because y'all got if I try to come on here and sound like Vach, y'all got a Vach. Y'all got a Law. Y'all got a Sky, Tuck. Y'all don't need me to sound like nobody else. Jay Tuck might be sounding. Jay Tuck got a roadcast. His soundboard crazy. Jay Tuck might be sounding majestic. It's hilarious. That's my dog. But we gonna work. We gonna definitely make some channel additions. I hear y'all, and I respect y'all, and I want to give y'all the best product. You know what I'm saying? So let's work on getting some things to add to the channel. That's a fact. Cause I want y'all to enjoy the show. I don't want y'all to be like it's stale. So I can add some things. I'm gonna tell y'all right now, of all the things I add, the call-in line, I want to work on the soundboard first. Let me get this thing up and running. Let me get my soundboard up and running and start doing some drops and some things like that. I can add some things to the show. You know, let me work on that first. Get the soundboard up and running, and then we'll work on the soundboard another time. I like the blue mic better. The blue mic, the sound wasn't as good though. And what I do with my soundboard? People always you can't win. Montana beats, you can't win. But that's why I do me. Because if you live your life trying to impress people, you always gonna fail. If it's 100 people in here, I could do something right for about 90 of y'all. 10 of y'all going, I don't like that. I don't like your light. Your mic ain't right. You ain't right. Why you ain't looking into the camera? Blah 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 blah. I got people. Why you drink during your stream? Why you loud? I know. Look, I got a soundboard now. The soundboard that ain't the one you need. You need this one. I get it. I know. But hopefully I'm doing something right, man. I'm heading towards 32,000 subscribers. I appreciate y'all and I love y'all, whether you like me or not. What happened to that hater dude earlier? He tired himself out. He must have got tired and left. You're doing a lot right, Rome. I try. Cornball and ate some corn. Oh, I ain't drinking tonight. I got work tomorrow. Not tonight. His mom called him for dinner. Yeah, he said, come on. It's Timmy, come up and eat. He had to go eat dinner. It's hilarious. Savvy boy Kurt, $5 super chat. I started watching Cowboys podcast with you and started seeing everyone else. You, Voch Skywalker, have the best charisma for call-ins, naturals. Appreciate you. Thank you, Savvy boy Kurt. That's my dog, Sky, man. Sky be killing it. Sky be making it look so effortless. Voch be making it look effortless too. Voch out of here though. Voch is superstar. My dog with the Cowboys now. That's my dog though. I think a lot of Eagles fans would call in this channel. Probably. That's a problem. That's my biggest problem. I got a lot of Eagles haters. And I don't want to have to bang on Eagles because they're going to call in just to your team trash. Yo, y'all know I got emailed earlier? Swear to God. Swear to God. Dude sent me an email about a tweet I sent. It wasn't even about a thing on the channel. Dude sent me an email and told me that I'm a casual and the Eagles is going to belt their ass. And I was like, yo, this sat down and wrote me an email. Swear to God, hand to God. Email earlier today. I ain't going to say the dude name because that's what he want. An email telling me that I'm a casual. Most of my takes is wrong. And that the Eagles is going to put belt to ass. I said, you just sent me an email? That was very eloquent. He sent me a nice little email and I almost responded, but he probably watching. Yo, whenever you track down my email, you wanted me to read that. So if that was your goal, I read it, sir. I don't care. But that's hilarious. He probably gonna send me another one. I told your ass. What is Twitter finger? Dude sent me a strong Gmail. He probably gonna find me on LinkedIn, upset. But look, y'all, I'm gonna slide because I gotta work tomorrow. I appreciate y'all, man. Oh, I'm gonna probably do another stream real soon with one of the OGs in the space. And I gotta do a show with Henny soon too. But I think I'm going live with Big Game James tomorrow. Y'all better know who Big Game James is. That's my brother. OG in the space. And he been wanting to lock in with me for a minute. So yeah. Call out Rome PTO. Chill. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do a little big game James joint tomorrow. Um, I'm gonna text him and see if he's still down, and we'll do that. 9:36. Yep, it's 9:36 out here. Yeah, that's a fact, Brandy. But he said, "Dear Rome, I wrote you all I can. I wrote you, but you still ain't called." He did hit me with the what's that joke from Eminem? The Stand. He sent me an email. Appreciate you, hallelujah. I got y'all, man. I know it's the dead period. 6:37 in Vegas. It's for fun. I had some fun out in Vegas. Um, I know it's the dead period, and we just kind of spitballing. We got about 21 days before it get real. I'm gonna do my best to get y'all some content through these 21 days. I promise to take at least. I'm gonna do some family vacation stuff this weekend. Um, yeah, we're gonna do some family vacation stuff this weekend. So I'll probably take a couple days off this weekend. So no live stream on Saturday, but I'll get y'all some stuff this week. And then right before camp, the weekend before camp, I think me and my wife, we going to one of them. I forgot the island. I'll figure it out. I'm taking a day off then, a couple days off then. But until then, y'all know I ain't gonna leave y'all hanging dry. Y'all always support me. I gotta support y'all, you know. But I promise to try to upgrade the channel, even if my soundboard ain't good enough, Montana. I'm just messing with you, Montana. You my dog. You've been rocking with me for a minute. A lot of y'all been rocking with me for a minute. That's why I love talking to y'all, even when there's no news. We can make news. Y'all like family to me, for real, for real. I can't wait to get back down to Dallas. I know all of y'all not in Dallas, but I definitely want to meet up at a game or something. Like, you know what I'm saying? We all go to a game. You know what I'm saying? So I can hear that same thing I heard last time with the Dallas. Yo, you way bigger in person. How tall y'all think I am? Because a lot of people be thinking I'm short. I don't know how many times I met people in person. They be like, "Yo, Rome, man, I thought you was like 5'2". I was like, yo, some of y'all cheating because I done told y'all I'm 6'2", which ain't the tallest in the world. But I guess for my size, I look like I'm just short and stocky. I'm 6'2". 6'9". I wish I was 6'9". I be didn't got a little basketball check at some point. That's a fact. Rich Lloyd. I'll be out there again. I will let you know when I come to Dallas. Thinking about going to the Green Bay game. Can be. I thought 5'9" also. Dang, why I gotta be? I mean, no disrespect to 5'9" people. Montana, I'm taller than you. It's hey, it happens. I ain't the tallest in the world. I'm just not a little person. And boss be telling me I should play D tackle. Because I'm huge. But it's all good. I appreciate y'all, man. Y'all have a good evening. We gonna get back in here soon, but I got y'all some content tomorrow. I hate being 6'5". You better enjoy it. I'll holla.